Oh, excuse me, sir. How do you get that fancy pass?
You pay good money on eBay.
eBay.
eBay, yeah.
You're the second guy tonight with the eBay. I thought it was original.
Yeah.
Did you share that line or?
No. Original content.
How are you, sir? How do you get that fancy pass?
Where I got it?
No, how do you get it?
I bought it.
Nice. How much?
$2.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
How do you get that fancy pass?
You have to be fancy to get fancy, right?
So how do you become fancy? What's the secret? What's the secret to becoming fancy?
I don't know. Don't ask. Not now. Different time.
Different time. Okay. How do you get that fancy pass?
This one I work here.
Oh.
Volunteer.
Volunteer. Look at that.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir. How do you get one of those fancy passes?
You gotta speak to Bo. Where's Bo? There's a guy cruising around in a chair. You gotta speak to him.
So he's the one that got hooked you
Yeah,
up.
he hooks me up.
Are you a Hatzalah or a doctor?
That's
What?
That's all.
So you, but
What
you
is
look
this
like a
thing?
doctor. But you look like a doctor.
I think I'm a doctor.
Oh. Is that the path to yeshiva guy becoming a doctor? He just becomes a Hatzalah instead?
No.
You
Pass
get to
that
walk around
Solomon
there.
for a doctor is to go to medical school. Then it comes that Solomon.
Excuse me, sir. How do you get that fancy pass?
This one or this one? Or the shirt?
No, just that fancy pass.
This fancy pass.
Yeah, how do you get it? How do you get that fancy pass?
When you come to the HASC concert, they give you one.
How come I didn't get one?
It's a very good question. Can't answer those questions.
So how do you get one?
They gave it to me.
Is it because you're good looks or?
Probably. It's either that or the guy standing next to me was good looking.
Excuse me. How do you get these fancy bracelets?
You purchase tickets.
How much are those fancy bracelets?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I can't buy one?
Not right now. We're sold out.
Sold out.
Correct.
Thanks. How do you get that fancy pass?
No idea.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, how do you get that fancy pass?
Some people. No. It shouldn't be.
How do you get that fancy badge?
You gotta know Shane.
Shane?
That's the way to go.
Okay. Shane, can I get to know you?
Shane the badge. You gotta know that.
Thank you.
How do you get that fancy badge?
Hi, take a picture of me.
No, how do you get that fancy badge?
Who do you know?
I'm writing for Mishpacha magazine, so
Oh,
they
really?
accept me here.
What's your name?
There we go.
Schwartz.
Excuse me, sir. How do you get that fancy
He's
badge?
asking everybody. I don't know.
My fancy badge?
How'd you get that?
I don't know. I walked in and somebody just slapped it on my chest.
How come they didn't do it for me,
I
just
don't
for
know.
you?
Try again. Go to the entrance and see what happens.
Is it your good looks? What's the secret?
Must be my mustache.
On shoulder. How do you get that fancy badge? How do you get that fancy badge?
On eBay.
eBay. Excuse me, sir. How do you get that fancy pass?
How?
Yeah.
It's never what you know.
Ah. Sir, how do you get that override pass? What's the secret?
Gotta be in charge.
In charge. So you're in charge? The number? You're the top guy? What?
No, not the top.
One of the top.
Top 100.
How do we be with you? How do we be like
What's your
you?
name?
How do you get that? How do you get that fancy pass? Sir, how'd you get the all access pass at the concert?
Come on.
How'd you get it?
You pay for it.
How much?
150 grand.
Okay. Good to be rich. Or how'd you get the backstage pass? What's the secret? Who do you
A
get?
lot of money. Make a donor.
Big donor. Okay, sure.